Here's 26. And the 2025 postseason showing how far the Heat have to go, Lex.
That was a 4-game sweep at the hands of the Cavs by a record combined margin of 122 points. Then again, over the regular season, Cleveland did win 27 more games, so the outcome wasn't entirely surprising.
Now Alvarado. Some solid D from Jaquez. Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. Grant, you are a Hall of Fame small forward, so you know a bit about the position. What's key in excelling at the 3?
Well, MPZ smoked the free throw.
We almost never see a 3 or even 4 who can't make threes. And on the other end, lots of times you're matched up with quick guards.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. Karl Anthony Towns is taking his rebounding to a new level in New York. He said, I didn't put all this muscle on for no reason. I'm going to keep playing physical, keep playing my game, and I'll keep demanding attention from every defense and then let the game play out. Guys, back to you.
Physical. Allie, thanks very much for the report. Here's Mitchell. Robinson with the block. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. It's Jaquez on the wing. Drills it from deep. Jaquez has got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, you can't ignore someone like that on the perimeter. If he gets a good look, he is going to knock it down.
Oh my God.
He was bothered just enough to miss that shot. That's good work by the defense.
And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter. 6 to shoot. Back to Ware. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns.
Man, good whistle there.
First free throw is good.
2 shots.
And so he makes both from the line. And Tim, some have said that the hardcore Heat culture doesn't work in today's league.
Well, there certainly is a different mindset in the modern player. And the Heat organization was always known for working players the hardest. But now they have to ease back, but still be tougher than most.
Heat trail by 3. Goes up at the elbow. Again, the Heat misses.
Great defensive effort to lock down the paint.
Bringing that intimidation factor. I love it.
New York working the ball around now. All right, Greg, can you talk about what Jalen Brunson has brought to
Fucking hacking ass nigga.
He's made them relevant again. New York can be a demanding place to play with the expectations and the media. But he's taken the bull by the horns and had immediate success.
Good on the second one. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Pass to Adebayo. Back to Mitchell. The kick out to Adebayo. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Adebayo's got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Double team on Towns. Bridges outside. Drives to the hoop. And it's Bridges with the jam.
And slipping inside and then going for a strong finish. Bridges stuns the defense.
Puts it up. Adebayo, no good. Knicks leading by 3. To the middle. He's got a piece of it. Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball.
Get out of here. You see the replay.
But what happened for it?
1:36 left in the second quarter. Pass to Jaquez. Back to Mitchell. It's Jaquez on the wing. And here's Adebayo. The rebound by Bridges.
Throw off his bag.
And here are the Knicks now.
That's not where I said to
Their
throw
biggest lead
the
of the
ball.
game was 9. Here's Ware. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Miami shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in this game. Both good from the line that time. The Knicks with the lead. Right side, Robinson. Adebayo with a steal. "51 seconds left in the first half. Shot clock at 6. Driving in. And finished off by Adebayo.
And watching Adebayo in the pick and roll can be a thing of beauty. Such a great feel for that set.
Hart can't hit. And the Heat with possession. They're on a 17-7 run.
Coast to coast. Let's fucking go.
Oh, my. That's why we had those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there. Brunson to the basket. It's good.
And no matter how the D's coming at him tonight, Brunson has adapted. And that's what great scorers do. They figure it out.
Back to Hero. The deep 3.
Why are you standing too far? If you can't shoot that, why are you standing out?
To an end. We've got a close game going here. Miami out in front, up by 1. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the 3rd quarter. See you in just a bit. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. So it's Miami now. They lead by 1. Wiggins outside. Beyond the arc.
Button, nigga.
On target from range. Wiggins has got 11.
Yeah, from the perimeter, Wiggins can be very, very efficient. You just can't allow him to find those looks.
Outside Hart. Lets it go from deep.
Let's see if it takes so long to put that shit in.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Here's Hero. Hart with the defensive effort. Knicks trail by 4. Grant, since he's coming to the league, what's jumped out to you about Hero's development?
Well, I've liked seeing his growth in running the pick and roll. He's not just a jump shooter anymore. He's a guy that can anchor an offensive unit, B.A.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, this Knicks team has grit. Jalen Brunson said, quote, "No matter what the situation is, we are going to attack it. No matter who's in front of us, we are going to grind." Guys?
No quit. All right, Allie. Thanks a lot. Brunson taking his time here. Brunson inside with the finish.
Now, he may only be 6'1", but Brunson plays much bigger than that. I mean, he plays with a physicality.
And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. The Heat with the lead. Hero for 3. Sends it home from three-point land. Hero's got 5.
For like 95% of guys, that is a bad shot, but not Hero. He's got endless range. Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
And regardless, it's great effort. You love to see that kind of hustle on defense.
Yes, strong flush from Towns. I like whenever he plays with an edge inside.
Miami moving it around. Back to Wiggins. Powell outside. Pass to Wiggins. From deep, Mitchell. The Knicks pull it in. Outside Brunson. Check out Brunson going to work inside. Legs, we've seen players extend their primes, extend their careers. What's behind that?
Well, I think you have to look at the absolute best, LeBron James, and what he has been able to do in making that investment in terms of caring for
Damn
his
it.
body.
Just, like, I don't understand the spacing. Get to the point.
The question is, can anybody replicate what LeBron has done?
Boy, that's going to be tough to copy that.
Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball.
Miami substitution. Number 7, Khalil Ware.
So it's Miami now. It's a one-point game. It's Adebayo, high post.
Oh, that's
Third quarter
crap. I
here.
had
3
it.
minutes have come off the clock. Misses in close. Oh, what a performance offensively.
They're really rolling at that end.
I didn't even fucking press X.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw.
Oh, that's not fair. I didn't ever even let go of the button.
Here's Hero. He's got 5. 1:49 left in the third. Where the screen. And the call will be against Tyler Hero. That's his first foul of the game.
Well, I think that was a product of
Lucy dog, what are you doing?
Take your eye off the ball for just a second, and it can lead to a turnover.
Lucy, move. Move. No, not this way. Move.
New York trailing.
You go that way. Oh.
Bridges feeling it out a
Go over
little
there.
bit. For the lead. Here's Robinson. Banked it in off the glass.
A stronger defensive presence
Lucy,
would
what are you
save them
doing
2
back there?
points.
Just stay up here.
Nothing will drive your coach crazier than what you just saw. Lack of focus, lack of effort.
We've seen 5 lead changes so far. Neither team able to pull away.
Yeah, this game just feels like it's going to come down to the wire.
Somebody tell that nigga Khalil Ware to get his shit under control, baby, because he's good though.
But you see, he was out of control. Cat was standing his big ass on the three-point line doing nothing. If he'd have rolled, you could have did something.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Now Adebayo. Hero with it. 5 points in the game.
Bailed you out on a terrible shot.
Fake if you're the defense, because Hero will go into the contact every time.
He's had just 1 attempt at the line earlier. That one's off. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And the second free throw is good. And the Knicks with the possession here. Trailing by 2. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Robinson.
Oh, that was sad. I was not. I thought the other guy had the fucking ball.
Here's Miami. Here's Powell.
Oh,
And it's New York with a rebound. Shaman into the lane.
are you shit?
Count that one.
Well, that's a tough matchup because he's skilled and relentless.
Hero outside. Here's the pick. Up in time. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. It's a tie game in New York. All right, we're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of quarter. Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Alvarado, left side. Here's Robinson. The rebound by Ware.
He has no putback.
It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Here's Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
Yeah, just a tremendous athlete. Bam loves to run. Runs so well at that center position.
Right side, Robinson. Back to Clarkson. Here's Towns. Nice D from Ware. Oh, it's stolen by
Fuck
Towns.
no, dude. Let's go.
Towns showing some
Big
fight
Cat, he
inside.
said defensive
You
player
just
of the
in
year
the
question
fucking way.
Force in the paint. Towns is such a huge presence inside for them.
Mitchell up top with the drive, and the basket is good. And the Heat lead by 2.
Zero rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
Well, I'm surprised because he's a guy you have to key on for something like that. You can't let him get one that easy.
Oh, not who I thought was going to end up with the ball.
They've been keeping things close.
And now have a chance to jump back on top, B.A.
We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. Towns for 3. Hits a three-pointer. Towns has got 5 points in the quarter.
And that's what makes Towns so dangerous offensively. He's a threat even when he's playing off the ball.
And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Eric Spoelstra's huddle. He told the team he has complete faith in them, saying, we're right there. Now we just got to make that push and really take hold of the game. We can do that. To me, it looked like his players are on the same page with him. Guys, back to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Pass to Powell. Towns with a rebound. The Knicks with the lead. Outside Brunson. Now Bridges. Takes a 3. Oh, it misses. Mitchell. Hart with a rebound. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Yes, it's good.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders. And great job to establish position and square up.
Now here's Bridges. Now Brunson. Clock at 6.
Oh, no.
Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell.
Fuck, they
And
made the
pushing
wrong.
it up. Here's Miami.
That's not who I
Oh
want.
my god, it started chopping.
I know, it was for me too.
Outside Mitchell. Powell outside. Here's Adebayo. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
No way, dude.
New York leading by 3. Brunson with it. Hero picks him up. Wiggins with a rebound.
Oh my cat, get in there and grab that fucking board. What's wrong with you?
Here's Hero. Here's Powell. Outside Hero. Six to shoot. Now Adebayo. Bam, doing what he does best.
And talk about coming up clutch. This is why Bam gets the ball in these moments.
Brunson. Driving inside.
Let's fucking go. That's what the fuck I'm talking about. Eric Spoelstra's sick to his stomach, nigga.
End of the game.
Yeah, nigga, you fucking my ex-wife or what? Nigga, why you trying to screw me over like that, nigga?
That free throw good from Brunson.
With the big time and one. This is now a 2-possession game.
It's Hero on the take.
That's
Down,
crazy,
down the
dude.
board. Now Brunson. Bridges outside. Beyond the arc. And he gets it back.
He gets to the long rebound and keeps the clock running. Great play.
Here's Hart. Goes again. And yes, sir.
Let's
Lays
go.
it up
It's
and
a
in.
wrap, nigga. Box it
There
up.
aren't many players who are more efficient in the pick and roll than Jalen Brunson. I mean, he has mastered that set.
Hero. Ooh, it doesn't go.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink his strategy around what to do with him.
What a great pass. It was on time and on target.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
So the first one drops, and that puts him up 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Yeah, making all of their free throws right now, it's a great way to extend the lead.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. They're down by 6. Any speculation on what we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
The game's not quite done yet, but they need points right away.
And it has to be a quick hitter. There is no time to waste.
And here's Hero. Oh, he can't hit a tough 3.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
At the line, 2 shots.
And he hits both free throws here. And it's an 8-point ball game. Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. 5 ticks left in the fourth quarter of this one. Your thoughts, guys?
Too little, too late. Making a change won't save them now.
Well, you're going to have to play this out. Take pride in every possession because they are critical at this point.
And they go to the intentional foul.
And I'll tell you what, this game is in the books. Not quite sure why they're delaying the inevitable.
Oh, come on. They fucking got choppy right there. That's fucking
That was
bullshit.
the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And no luck that time either. And so it's New York winning this one. A clean win. And one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yeah, so true. They put on a show here at home. And I really think they had that extra swagger and confidence, too.
And that'll wrap it up, folks, with Tim Legler, Allie the...
You had more dunks.
I did.
Yeah, my theory's fake. Jalen Brunson, 26-3-3. Carl-Anthony Towns, 17 or 7. Jalen Brunson was 26 with 3 and 3. Carl-Anthony Towns 7, 9, 2 and 1. No.
Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. Alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. And we'll be checking in with Allie LaForce from the sideline moments from now.
Giannis goes LA.
So the Buck.
I want to pause it for a second. All right, I'm ready.
Win the tip.
No, that's fucking stupid, dude.
Now the Lakers on the break. Here's James.
That's fucking stupid. He was wide open into the basket. He doesn't throw it.
Never gets old seeing LeBron explode off the floor like that.
Greg, last season, the Lakers exceeded expectations by winning 50 games and finishing third in the West.
They went on quite a run after acquiring Luka Doncic, but they were eliminated in the first round of the playoffs. And as we know, this is an
How about the flash by Antetokounmpo? I mean, just an insanely talented athlete who loves to punish that rim.
Pulls from the top of the key. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim.
Oof, that is a tough shot.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
On the drive, Giannis just did his stride and his strength make him hard to handle once he gets going.
LeBron with it. Picked up by Turner. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And he makes good on the layup. Giannis has got 8 points.
Look, we know Giannis can get it done inside. Defense will have to try much harder to stop him in there.
Right side, Smart. Here's LeBron.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
And so it's Porter bringing it up now for Milwaukee. Here's Kuzma. Oh, good with the triple. James looking around. Launches it. Knocks down the 3-ball. 7 points in the game.
He's become so comfortable from long range. That shot's now a weapon for LeBron.
Well, Clark, for a while, people kept asking, how long will LeBron play? It's almost like they've given up on that question now. He's played for so long and so well.
Yeah, he's been unbelievable in his longevity and excellence, but eventually Father Time wins out. He's a superhero right now, and I think always will be. I can't imagine that he'll overstay his ability to play at a high level. So we'll see what that brings.
Let's go.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks.
Stop moving. Fuck, dude.
Coach Doc Rivers said, one advantage we have is our size, and the slower the game gets, the bigger we get. So taking opponents out of transition, making it a half-court game, allows us to be a big basketball team. Kevin, back to you.
Leveraging all that size. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the
The whole team was down there. Why did you do that?
And so Doncic will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Here's LeBron. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Here's James. Rebounded by the Bucks. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. Milwaukee shooting their first free throw of the game here.
And the season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
And I know the free throw shooting is an area they focused on improving coming into this season.
59 seconds left here in the first quarter. Left side, Porter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's Laravia with the rebound.
Working from medium range, he was trying to take what the defense gave him there.
Now Hayes. He has yet to score. Hachimura. And the rejection by Giannis. Oh, wow, man.
And Antetokounmpo is just a blur. I mean, I don't know how a 7-foot guy with that wingspan and all legs and arms can be a blur, but man, he's like a lightning bolt when he gets room to roll to the basket.
And there's the drive. Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force.
And I'm feeling myself.
He comes away with 11.
14.
And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Bucks.
The defense has been giving them plenty of mid-range jumpers, and they've been making them pay for that mistake.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. You know, Greg, a lot of the best scorers do what's called hunting, looking to create contact with the defender that they've zeroed in on.
Yeah, and that can be a legitimate technique to really negate a shot blocker. But when the offensive player basically initiates all the contact, we could do without some of those cheap foul calls against the defenders.
A slam dunk by Thomas.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long?
Boy, that was a great dunk, and we've got a great game here.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
Trent outside. Pass to Green. Fires the three. Drills the three-pointer. Green's got the lead up to 3 now for the Bucks.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there. He was licking his chops there. Got a good look.
And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. So it's Milwaukee with it. And when you think about the greatest players, Clark, in Bucks history, it comes down to Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, I think that's where the list probably starts and ends. I mean, both of those guys led the Bucks to championship seasons and multiple MVP awards as well. But it's hard for me to say this, but maybe Giannis has a slight edge over Kareem. He's the all-time leader in points, rebounds, assists, and blocks for the Bucks.
Portis can't get it to go. And here's the Lakers. Pass to James. Here's Hayes. No scoring in this one. Inside. Lakers passing it around. Lets it go from deep. And it's James missing.
Dismissed the defender right there.
Brian need to work on the ball, baby.
Here's Kuzma. Puts up a three. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
The timing, the rhythm. Kuzma really does a nice job catching the defense off guard with those catch-and-shoot jumpers.
Reeves outside. It's stolen by Green. Here's Antetokounmpo. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
You gotta love his hustle, leading the defense. No time to react.
And you know you're gonna get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Lakers trailed by 5. Doncic right side. Smart, wide open, he fires. And it's Ayton missing. And it's Milwaukee's ball. Pass to Sims. Here's Rollins. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Milwaukee leading by 8. And as the days and months go by, Greg, it still may take us some time to get over the shock of last season's trade of Luka Doncic.
And we know the question marks as far as conditioning and defense that led to it. But hard to bet against the talent of his caliber.
The shot by Turner, no good. It's Smart with the drive. No good again that time. Let's see if they can extend their lead to double digits.
And no reason to think they can't the way they're going.
Pass to Porter. Launches a 3. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Sneaking out to the corner, Porter Jr. He's somebody you cannot afford to lose track of.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. There's 53 seconds left in the first half. Here's Doncic. LeBron outside. Down low. Kuzma inside. And Kuzma slams it in.
You know what? At 6'9", Kuzma is a terrific athlete, and he's very good at using that size and athleticism to knife through the defense.
Here's James. Misses the layup.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Milwaukee leading by 14. Antetokounmpo with the ball. 15 points in the game. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last year.
You know, guys, when you look at those numbers last year for him, I think it does affect how much you're willing to go after contact, because you're a little fearful of getting to the foul line unless you're in the and one situation. Too many trips to the line when you shoot it as poorly as he does actually can hurt you.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14.
Up 2 touchdowns, huh?
Percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. We come back right after this. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Lakers trailed by 14. Doncic looking it over. From deep, Reeves. Good on the three-point shot. Reeves has got the opening bucket to start the second half for the Lakers. Now here's Young. Nice D from Doncic. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic.
Let's go running his fat ass through the lane like a dump truck.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Shots good by Turner. Turner's got his first points of the game.
Boy, Turner's really good at picking the defense apart, especially with the catch-and-shoot jumper.
Nice shot by Smart.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
When LeBron's playing days are over, and GA, who knows when that'll be, what will you remember most about his play?
You know, I don't think there's ever been a player who came into the league with such lofty expectations and not only met those expectations, but fair to say, he's exceeded them.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. The great Giannis Antetokounmpo, Clark, winning that 2021 title felt like the final hurdle for him.
Yeah, I think it was a capstone achievement. It was the one thing he hadn't done. I mean, he won back-to-back MVPs in his mid-20s. He was already a Defensive Player of the Year award winner, too. The Larry O'Brien Trophy was the last piece in the puzzle of a future Hall of Famer. And LeBron is a force rolling to the rim. When he's driving inside, he's looking for the punch.
And stolen by LeBron. Pass to Ayton. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Ayton's got it back down to within single digits for the Lakers. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Milwaukee Bucks. Led by as many as 14 points. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey, team. What Luka Doncic does with the ball.
Oh, Doncic, what a slam!
Did you guys see that from Luka? My goodness, some extra sauce there.
Down it goes. Nice one there from Antetokounmpo.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Doncic outside to the paint. Got a piece of it. Porter with the steal. Pulls up for 3. A three-pointer is right on target. And it's a 12-point Bucks lead.
The more Porter Jr. hits this, the more driving lanes will appear for him.
And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. That is his first foul of the game. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Outside for Smart. Clock at 6. Jacks up a 3. Again, the miss by the Lakers. Milwaukee leading by 12. Left side, Porter. It's hauled in by Doncic. The Lakers with the ball. To the middle. James crowbars it in.
And right there, you see the decision-making ability of Hachimura. Sets his man up perfectly.
Here's Kuzma. A three-pointer off the mark. This gives them the opportunity to get within 10. And here is Ayton. Doncic outside. And Doncic with the triple.
Lucy, always ready to let it fly.
Lucy, come here.
There's 53 seconds left in the third quarter. Back to Portis. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Here's Porter. Doncic with the block.
Luka's sheer size makes him a mismatch for most guards.
Shots good by Turner.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with a soft touch to match.
Portis can't get it to go. Lakers trail by 9. Now Smart. Doncic outside. Here's Ayton. Oh, he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
Nothing like knocking down that last possession.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Bucks leading by 7. Porter with it. And there's the 8-second call.
Why did you do that?
I've got the one guy in there, he's on fucking 79 energy, so I was trying to get him out, but I can't get him out because the guy I want him in for is in the shooting guard spot.
That's to Hayes.
And so I was thinking and I lost track of where I was.
Hachimura. And he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
One guy's fucking exhausted. It's like, get this nigga out, coach. Even on that dead ball, get this nigga out, coach. What are we doing?
Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page.
Bobby Brown, come here. I'm good, dude. Lay down. Lay down. Oh, dude, lay down.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Doc Rivers as he talked with the team. He told his guys to stay after it, to not get complacent and lazy with this lead. He wants them to keep adding to it. We'll see if they're able to do it. Thank you, guys.
All right, Allie, thank you for that. Pass to Sims. Taken away by Hayes. Over to the left wing. Now Smith. 6 on the shot clock. Laravia with it. Now Green defending. And it's Laravia missing.
Defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with it.
Shots good by Green. And the Bucks lead by 7.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
And he uses the glass on the layup.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind the layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Sims in the corner. It's Thomas on the wing. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And J.J. Redick is
Wait,
timeout.
what happened?
Wants to make sure everybody's
Got a
coordinated
3-second
and
violation.
intent.
Whew.
Lakers trailed by 5. Now, here's Doncic. Whoa, strong finish by Doncic.
You know, as I watch Doncic, I think it's futile to try to distract this guy. His focus and concentration and control of himself is excellent.
And here's Porter. Shoots. Cleared away by Ayton.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating.
For Giannis, his length and instincts on defense making him a feared shot blocker.
2 points. That one goes.
And, you know, we've come to expect this from LeBron James, guys. I mean, when his team needs a bucket, he rises to the occasion.
1:49 left in the 4th quarter. Here's Rollins. Porter fires. Missed on the 3.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down. Try to get some easy ones.
Now, Giannis. Here's Porter. Alongside Kuzma. Get the three. Lakers trail by 3. Ayton missed screen. Now Smart buries the
Let's fucking go. You need a hero, I'll bees that, nigga. So, picking up your fucking seats.
And confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
You want to be so bad. You went and sent your cards to the things that
in this game. And he wants to be prepared.
Just saying.
How do you know I didn't just get stolen? How do you know I didn't just get stolen? No. I love you very much.
My girl only had a see a girlfriend on the transmission and they did a transmission question. So they needed to add more fluid. It's $250. His car's ready to pick up. I'm gonna do it tomorrow, but I'm gonna return the rental car Thursday.
Yes! Okay.
That's what I just did. I didn't have like anxiety, I cried, everything. It was so crazy.
What you want to see is your team's best player. He's a guy that doesn't back down when the game gets tight and things are on the line.
Yeah, good play on the front end to finish despite getting hacked there and big on the back end to hit the free throw.
Doncic with it. No good there. And so they choose to intentionally foul. He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Unable to get the second one.
Oh my God, Austin Reeves almost fucked this up.
Ayton inside. Now James. Ayton missed screen. A deep three. Rebounded by Trent.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's
Let's go, Giannis. Giannis and them boys came into town to whip that ass.
Late in the game, up big, they continue.
The press is like, Giannis, after a game like this, does it make you feel like maybe you guys have what it takes to contend for a title here in Milwaukee?
Luka Doncic. And the three misses. And so they foul intentionally.
LeBron James. Third personal foul. Third team foul.
And he
Fuck.
cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
Uh-oh, it's zoomed in. It's getting pressure, even though it's not. Let's go. I'm Giannis. I like pressure. Let's go.
7-point lead. Los Angeles calls timeout. They're behind by 7. Guys, what's your take?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
You know what? I'm sure crazier things have happened, or maybe not.
Oh no!
And so the Bucks take the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work.
I want to eat real quick.
Okay.
Weaker teams might have
Okay, I'll be back in a second.
I played the first half of that game eating pizza.
They stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said.
Let's go, Giannis.
Alongside Clark Kell.